Now coming to the next feature of the tibial attachment of the fibrous capsule, especially the posterolateral attachment. So what is special about this posterolateral attachment? Let us see briefly. So here you can see the fibrous capsule, this one. So this is the fibrous capsule, and here you can see the tibia, and especially this lateral portion, this is called as the lateral condyle of the tibia. So here you can see this entire portion, this is the lateral condyle of the tibia, and what you're seeing here, this is the fibrous capsule. So in between this lateral condyle of the tibia and the fibrous capsule, there is a small gap through which the tendon of the popliteus passes through. So this faded structure, this is the tendon of the popliteus. It passes in between the gap between the lateral condyle of the tibia and the fibrous capsule. So here you can see this is the fibrous capsule, and here you can see this portion, this is the lateral condyle of the tibia. So the tendon of the popliteus just passes in between the gap between the lateral condyle of the tibia and the fibrous capsule. So now coming to the next feature of the fibrous capsule, what I am going to discuss is the coronary ligament. So for that I am going to remove the femur. So I have removed the femur. What you are now seeing here is the fibrous capsule, this green shaded one. So what is a coronary ligament? Sometimes this fibrous capsule gets attached to the menisci. So here you can see the medial meniscus and the lateral meniscus. Sometimes this fibrous capsule gets attached to the margins of the menisci, and that ligament is sometimes called as the coronary ligament. Coming to the next feature, that is short lateral ligament. So what is short lateral ligament? Sometimes this fibrous capsule gets thickened to form a cord-like structure. So that is called as the short lateral ligament. So where does the short lateral ligament lie? It lies deep to the fibular collateral ligament, and it just blends with the tendon of the popliteus. So once again, the short lateral ligament is nothing but the thickening of the fibrous capsule. So it is located deep to the fibular collateral ligament on the lateral side, and it blends with the popliteus, tendon of the popliteus muscle. Now coming to the next feature of the fibrous capsule. So the fibrous capsule is somewhat weak in nature. So it needs some structures to strengthen it. So anteriorly, it is strengthened by the medial patellar retinaculum and the lateral patellar retinaculum. So the medial patellar retinaculum is nothing but the extension from the vastus medialis, and the lateral patellar retinaculum is nothing but the extension from the vastus lateralis. So once again I am repeating, anteriorly this fibrous capsule is strengthened by the medial and lateral patellar retinaculum, and laterally this fibrous capsule, it is strengthened by the iliotibial tract. What here you are seeing, this is the iliotibial tract, and this is the fibrous capsule. So laterally this fibrous capsule is strengthened by the iliotibial tract. So medially this fibrous capsule, it is strengthened by the extensions from the sartorius muscle. So here you can see the extension of the sartorius muscle, and also from the extensions of the semimembranosus muscle. Here you can see. So the fibrous capsule, it is medially strengthened by the extensions of the semimembranosus muscle. Here you can see the semimembranosus muscle and its extensions, and also the extensions from the sartorius muscle. So here you can see the sartorius muscle. And posteriorly this fibrous capsule, it is strengthened by the oblique popliteal ligament. So coming again, anteriorly this fibrous capsule is strengthened by the medial and lateral retinaculum, laterally by the iliotibial tract, medially by the extensions of the sartorius and semimembranosus, and posteriorly by the oblique popliteal ligament.